Victory or death!
Victory of Starfighters, my name is Carlin Jones, and this is a Starfighter full episode review. And today we are going to be watching Jeopardy Season 1, Episode 1. I have no idea what this show is. There is a synopsis underneath for it where it is on YouTube, but I'm not going to watch it. Watch it. I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read it because I'm going to go into this completely blind. Because I love doing that with movies, so why not do it with TV shows? I do know it's going to be somewhat of a sci-fi. Shout out to one of my subscribers, Lazar, who recommended this series because he obviously really likes it, and he thought that I would too. So we're gonna find out if I if I do like it. I really do hope I like this show. I really hope not. You can determine the worth. You can determine the worth of a TV show, or in that entire first season in its pilot, and you can determine the worth of that entire series within its first season. But I'm only going to give this the pilot. If it's good, I'll continue. If it's not, then I'll just move on as per usual. So with that said, we are going to start this episode. Oh, by the way, you can watch this on YouTube because that's where I'm watching it. And maybe I'll put the link down below. Yeah, why not? I'll put the link down below because the link has been there since 2012, so I don't think it matters. So yeah, you can follow along with me on YouTube. We're going to start this episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, already this is giving me like Animorphs vibe, yeah. I grew up with Animorphs. God, that theme music is so fucking awesome on Animorphs. I actually have that on my iTunes. Okay, so, I mean, I kind of already know this is like an Australian TV show, so it explains the accents. Looking for UFOs? What? Lazar, I'm starting to see a pattern in the TV shows you watch. They all have something to do with UFOs and aliens. You can even call a mermaid a UFO, technically. What does a UFO mean? What is the abbreviation for that? UFO. Yeah, what does that mean? I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, what does UFO stand for? Oh, that's what it means? An unidentified flying object? Is that really what it means? Whenever someone says like we're looking for UFOs or it's a UFO, they're thinking like they're talking about aliens, not a object. So I feel like it's politically incorrect when people say UFO. Yeah, I sound like some losers. They got a club dedicated to go finding aliens, bro. Listen, and that's cool. If you love science, you love space stuff, which I absolutely do. But bro, it just sounds like something I can be doing a lot better with my time on a Saturday. I feel like I can explain it, but I wasn't paying attention to what you just said. A student will be dying on this trip. I promise you. Someone's going to end up dead by the end of the episode. $10 is the black character. They're totally going to kill him off. Wow. They all each get a camera? When did this show come out? That's pretty expensive. Listen, I can't knock this. These kids are having fun. They're getting out of the house. If I had a kid that was like I knew wasn't very popular in school, doesn't really have a lot of friends, and they come to me like, Dad, there's like this school trip I want to go on, and a lot of people are going, and friends I can make, and all this stuff, and I'm like, that's awesome. What is the trip? We're gonna look for aliens. Like, okay, go have fun. This is starting to remind me of Blair Witch Project, the way this is filmed. This is starting to get a little bit nauseating. This is definitely an interesting way to film a kid's TV show. It's either going to make or break you. I want to look it up, see how long this show lasts. Oh, it's British American. They're in. No, it's British Australian. Oh, I've never heard that mix up. I've loved TV shows that are like German Canadian and like Brit or Canadian American and like all that stuff, but like British Australian, never heard that. Never heard that before. That makes sense. That does sound like a British accent. Oh, it went on for 3 seasons. Nice. Wait, 2 years since he took what? I was looking at the Wikipedia. Oh my god, I think he's off his meds. Someone is going to die, I promise you. Someone is so dying. You know what it's gonna be? They're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna just go take a piss or something. They're gonna lead the group and they're gonna come back and they're gonna literally be weird. They're gonna act like they're from a different planet. And I'm pretty sure the alien totally killed them and then took their body. Look how excited they are. Dude, these accents are fucking thick. I thought you said a bus was picking them up. That's a van. Whatever. The school trip's on a budget, okay? I will say this. This is a. Oh, and they're flying? Wow. Wow. Why didn't more students want to do this? This is probably like super expensive. I thought they were just traveling, like just by bus. Ew. I will say this. This is definitely a very interesting way to film a kid's TV show. However, I feel like this way of filmmaking for shows or shows and movies within the genre of sci-fi and horror has completely been dated. No one does this anymore. I think the last thing that you can see that was kind of somewhat similar to this was like Cloverfield Lane, or excuse me, not Cloverfield Lane, just Cloverfield, an American sci-fi horror thing, and that shit. No, people can't watch this all the time, and especially a TV series. It's just completely nauseating, like completely. Oh, I get it. They were in Britain, and now they're in Australia. Got it. Dude, this is awesome. What are they on tour? How much did this cost? Hey, I wish I could have went on a trip like this in grade school. That's awesome. That's so. You know what? I can't get enough of that. How cool that is for these kids. And I know that's like super kind of unrealistic. I mean, I know some kids study abroad and whatnot in college or whatever, but to be in grade school and have and able to have the experience to travel to a different country to kind of get a sense of how really big the world is, or not even how big, but even how small the world is. Like that's something I couldn't even fathom as a kid, or even as a teenager. Like I couldn't even fathom that from where I was living, Paris is literally like a 5 hour flight, and my family and I would always drive to New Orleans. What would be like 7 hour drive, 6 to 7 hour drive. So that's really cool that these kids could get to experience that and get to I don't know, see the world. To say you've been out, and traveling is not everything, but it's just a nice experience to have, and especially with people. With people. So that's really cool, and I feel like that's what this show should take out. What I'm probably going to take out from this show, but I know it's not. It's going to be about some alien shit. No, that's nice. Nice. No, then you shouldn't have gave me the whistle. I'm totally blowing the whistle every chance I get. Like foul. Beep. Shut the fuck up. So fucking spoiled. You literally just travel halfway across the world, and this is how you're gonna act. Nightlife, bro. Look where we are. Non-essentials. Okay. Oh, like his watch. I feel like a watch would be essential. You gotta know what time it is. You know, especially if you're out in the wilderness, right? That's true. Yeah, it's definitely multicam. Oh, here we go. First villain, the first villain of the series. Yeah, I can tell she don't have any fucking friends. I love it when characters act stupid because then I have an excuse to not feel any pity for them, like at all. A madman can come in out of the woods and shoot her right dead in her fucking face, and I would have no sympathy whatsoever. No sympathy. Wow, this is so freaking cool. I can't even imagine going on this type of trip. And I love documenting things. Like I love filming everything. Like I used to do that all the freaking time. Like just like out and about, just film stuff and just say like, hey, like on my computer, I have a folder called videos, and it's just like literally hundreds and hundreds of just memories of like on set, family life, friends, out and about, college, like all that stuff. I keep it. I keep it. I edit it. Like I put music to it and all that stuff. It's so fun. Oh, look at that view. Beautiful. Yeah, look at that. That's amazing. Let's take it all in, boys and gals. Damn. I just now thought about it. When she said like essentials and non essentials, I guess that doesn't mean like music, right? Fuck. And like phones? I guess we won't need phones if we have a guide. Oh, I hate camping. I'm not gonna lie. I hate camping. Yeah, I don't like camping. Unless it's like an elaborate tent set up and I have like a hammock. I can't sleep on the ground like that. That's true. Y'all wanted that. Y'all agreed to it. All right, let's go. Wow. Yeah, it's coming from you. Hey up. One thing I was gonna say, I was like, this show kind of needs a soundtrack, but I guess it can. The way it's shot and filmed, the way it makes it look like kind of like real. I guess it doesn't really need to be a soundtrack. Like you can get away with not having one. Ration? The fuck? Wait, why wouldn't you bring the van out here though? Oh, well, I guess it probably wouldn't be doable. Well, hey, that's camping. This is why I hate it. Yeah, I can't do it. She should have known what she signed up for. But why is it like that's always a cliche character like that? Whenever there's a show about camping, there's always one character who's like, I don't want to do this. Like, why the fuck are you here? Yeah, I absolutely hated camping. I remember when my dad made eggs or something. The eggs tasted so weird. Everything was just so off. I absolutely hated it. I can't stand it. I can't express how much I hate camping. Where the aliens at, man? This episode's almost done. There ain't no aliens. Oh shit, wait. Afraid of what? Oh shit. Okay. Well, let me tell you what a professional would do. Oh, never mind. No, never mind. Over. Luck has nothing to do with it, lady. But what a professional would do at that point, if you was a dead zone and you have no communication with the other side, it's obviously too late to go back. You would camp there, make sure you eat your food, you're well rested, all this stuff, and then by morning you head back because obviously that. But I don't understand how they got to that point to where like, okay, we're gonna camp here, and they haven't tested out the radio to see if it would work. I'm sure they did, and it must have worked. That's why it worked there, and why she was surprised it wouldn't work, right? I literally would not be sleeping. Like I cannot sleep. This is absolute hell for me. Camping is just not my thing. I cannot do it, bro. Fuck that. What are you doing? Why are you out of your tent? See, I told you someone's gonna die. There it goes. And goodbye, whoever this character is. It's just lights. That doesn't mean anything. Wait, what? All right, that's the episode. All right, there was no tension in that. There was no tension in that. Like you literally saw nothing. And I feel like that's what UFOs are, is literally what people think it is, but in reality, it's not. I like this end credits music. Very creepy, very whatever. But I feel like that's not what the show is. There's nothing. I feel like the show did a really good job building up, like the realness of it, and just like, hey, these are real people. These are real stories. You know, people really do act this way. And camp counselors, well, not camp counselors, but like actually tour guides, you know, they feel this way about it and whatnot. And I feel like this feels very authentic. It feels very authentic, but it's really taking its sweet time with its sci-fi-ness of it, like the alien part of it and all that stuff, to the point where it feels like it's not about aliens or anything like that. I feel like this show has such a budget to where it's just going to be like, is that an alien? We don't know, but let's just continue to build these characters and give them real human conflict so they can be fleshed out throughout the season. I feel like that's what this show is going to do. Because a pilot episode, you can always dictate what the show is going to be. So if I'm going to have to make a guess on what's going to happen, I mean, plot-wise, I don't know what's going to happen. But like in terms of characters and what we can actually see from the show, I guarantee you it's going to be a lot of vague shit. A lot of vague stuff that's like, yeah, that's not an UFO. You're like, oh, but maybe if like it could be. Like, no, it's not. It's not an alien. It's not a spaceship. It's not a complexitor or whatever freaking alien technology you think it is. It's just not. This show, what this show is basically Flight 29 Down. If anyone's ever seen that TV show, kids show that used to come on Discovery Kids, this is basically Flight 29 Down, only they're not stranded on an island. Everything is fine. Teachers are there. Counselors are there. And everything's going according to plan. That's basically what the show is. But yeah, not a bad pilot at all. Not a bad pilot. One comment on the thing says, this show used to give me nightmares as a kid. Such a good show. Really? Nightmares? Huh. Literally nothing scary happened. Okay, well, I guess we got to keep watching to find out. I'm afraid to read the rest of them because I don't want to get spoiled. Another comment says, dear God, I thought I'd never see this again. This is one of my favorite shows when I was younger. Praise to the uploader. Yeah, highly praised, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, I'll definitely give this a second episode. But all right, Starfighters, that was the episode, and yeah, I will see you on the next one. But until then, victory or death, Starfighters.
Victory or death!